What's going on, guys? Riley here, and today I'm going to be taking you through the basics of how to create images using Banner Bear. For this example, I'm going to create a listing picture for, let's say, a real estate agent who just got a brand new client who wants to sell their home. This is a good post that you could post saying, hey, new listing available, 280,000, reach out to me for more information. So we're going to be going through that. How this whole system works is there'll be data inputted into a Google Sheet. When the scenario runs, it'll pull the data from the Google Sheet over to the Banner Bear API, which will then automatically populate all this text in here with the data that you input and create a brand new picture for you specified to whatever you enter into the Google Sheets. So if you put in 500,000, this text here will then turn to 500,000. If you put new listing, this text will automatically translate to, obviously, say new listing. So let's get into it here. So what I'm going to do first is we are actually going to just create our Google Sheet and not worry about this whole scenario here. So we're going to swap over to our Google Sheet. In this, I just named it Demo Banner Bear, and I named our sheet name Pictures, just to keep it simple. And honestly, to build this sheet is very easy. All I'm going to do is just change the header color to just whatever you want. You can make it blue. I'm going to make mine purple because for whatever reason I do that every time. So we will do that, and then all we got to do is create some different values for each of these cells here. So for example, this first one, I'm going to name it Templates. And what the template module is going to be is I'm going to put in a drop down, this will load, that will allow us to, actually I'm not going to name this one Templates, that's wrong. Templates is a more advanced thing, so we're actually going to name this picture type. And we are going to make that a little bit bigger just to pretty it up a bit. We are going to edit the drop down here, and I'm going to go with, let's say, new listing, and then I'm going to also go with, let's say, open house. Oh, I can't spell. So we'll go new listing, open house. We'll slap some colors on them just so we can differentiate it a little bit better. Green and blue. Press done. And now, whenever we click on this, we can select whichever one we want the text here to be. So, perfect, we got that. Next one, we will do, let's do price, and then let's do address. And we'll do description. And then, getting ahead of myself, image URL. Alright, let's make these a little bit bigger. That's a little too big. That's a little too big too. Alright. Then for price, what we're going to do here is we are going to change the format of this. We're going to go, so in here, let's say if we went 300,000. What we're going to do is we're going to change the format so it automatically formats it with a $sign and rounds whatever number up to a whole number. So we'll go number, and then we will go financial. Actually, we'll go currency rounded. So we'll go there. And then as you can see, no matter what we put in here, whether it's 300,000 or 550, it'll always come with the $sign in front of it. Okay, for address, we are going to do just, I guess, anything. Sorry, open my phone for a TikTok. So we'll do 3446 98 B Street. Sure. Can't type for some reason right now. Alright. Description. We'll do that one after we find an image. And to add an image here, you need to have an image URL. So we're going to go to, let's say, Unsplash, and we're just going to grab a stock photo. Look at that, we already have one right here. Perfect for me. Actually, I'll show you guys how to do it. So we'll just search house. And we're going to search for ones typically with a landscape orientation. So let's go with, I don't know why I'm being so picky here, but I am. Let's go with this one. It's a beautiful home. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to left click on it. We're going to go image and open image in new tab. We're going to open that up. We're going to press copy and paste. We're going to bring this over here and paste the URL into our image URL. And then we're going to say cozy log cabin just 10 minutes out of town. Okay, so that's all the information we will probably need here in this one. So we're just going to leave it at that, and then we are going to come over here and we're going to connect our Google Sheets module to it. So we're going to go with our search method to be select from my drive. Spreadsheet is going to be whatever you named your spreadsheet. So for example, mine's demo banner bear. If we come back here, it's demo banner bear. My sheet name was pictures, and it says pictures here. So you just link those two things up with the spreadsheet that is containing all the information. You do that, you come in here, and we're just going to leave all this the way it is. Okay, cool. There's some more advanced stuff that we'll do, but we'll cover that in the next video. Okay. Now what we got to do is create a connection to Banner Bear. So what we are going to do is go over to Banner Bear here. This is going to be the image we're going to use, but we need to create a project first, a brand new project. So if we go back to projects, if you go create another project, and then go name it whatever you want. For me, demo banner bear. We're going to save that. Okay, cool. It gives us this welcome template, but we don't want to use that, so we will go to, we'll go back here actually, and we're just going to delete that because no bueno. And then we're going to go and browse our template library actually and find our picture first. So we are going to use this one right here. So we're going to add it to project. So you just, after you click on that, you just add it to whichever project you want to. So for me, it's demo banner bear. We add it to that. Okay, cool. Now to finish making our connection with this, so add demo banner bear. Now we got to add the API key. So how you get the API key is it's actually really simple. In your project, when you click on any of the templates, they will give you an option on the top right hand side here that says settings and API key. Click on that, and what you want to pull is the project API key. And if you just press this little copy button right beside it, it'll copy it automatically, and then you can just paste that right into your banner bear, and that'll automatically create the connection. And then we should be able to find an option that says black gold elegant real estate listing Instagram post in here for the template UID, just like that. So you connect that. So now this module is now connected to this picture here. So anytime that module runs, it will create a new image using this template. So now all we got to do is add the modifications that we want to add to our banner bear template, or that we would want the banner bear template to create for us. And how we do that is we connect the JSON format down here to Banner Bear module, and then we connect our Google Sheets options to the specified modifications we would want on our Banner Bear account. Which sounds more complicated than it is. It's actually pretty simple in practice. It looks intimidating, but it's really not that bad, okay? So to do that, you just press Add Modification, and then for name, all you gotta do is come back to your Banner Bear module, come to the API console, and you just need to find whichever items are linked to whichever thing you want to switch. So image container is connected to the background image here of the actual house. So what we would want that connected to would be our image URL. So how we do this is we copy image container from here, and that's all you copy. Then you bring that over to Banner Bear and you put that into name. And then we will just scroll down and find image URL. And then we will link that with the image URL option for the variable in our Google Sheets module. So with E, and that's all you have to do. 3 steps, and it's all done for you. And then we would just do the same for whatever we would want our price to be. So we'll go in here. We will come back here and find price, which is right here. Find price, press copy, come back here, paste that in again, and then we just come down here to text this time because we're just changing the text of the template for the selected option on the template. So we just go text and then press and add our price option from our Google Sheets module. And now that item is done, and we just got to do that for every single one of these. So address, description, and then picture type. So we'll do address next. So if we come down here, there should be something for address. Right. There's actually not anything for address on this. That's interesting. I guess I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So if we come into edit template here, say if we want to add an option to have the address here, what we would do is we can move all of these around just like a drag and drop option, and we would just add a text module. A lot of times I like to copy things, so I'm gonna actually duplicate this one here, which is our contact. I'm gonna duplicate this layer, drag it up over here, and I'm gonna just type in some random address. And we'll press save. Now we have the address there, and then we just slide that up a bit more, just to pretty it up a little bit. Okay, good enough. I want to change this color to white. I'm not feeling the gold under it. So on the right hand side here, if you scroll down, you'll find color, and you can change it to whatever you want. I want it to be all white. There we go. And I'll slide the features back up, just like that. And then if we click on this, and then we rename the layer to address. I'm even spelling address right. I feel like I'm not. I don't know why. I just don't feel like I am. I want to search that up quickly. I am. Cool. Good. Good. Alright. So address is now added, and that's all we need to do. So actually, I'm going to show you one more thing in here. How you can like hard code some information in so you don't actually have to change it every single time. So say if you wanted to hard code your own phone number in here, so you don't have to make a module in here and add it and worry about all that. You can just come in here and just type whatever address you want. So 567 234 2345, and then you press save, and now you got the phone number right there. And you can do that for your website too. So I wanted to add iceflow.ai. Save that. Boom. You got that done. And you can do that with everything. You can put your name in there. You can put your company logo the same way. You can, whatever you want to always say, like if you want any item to always say the exact same thing every single time, that's all you have to do. So again, names for examples, phone numbers, websites, all that good stuff. But anyways, let's go back and exit out of this. Now we just need to find address, which is at the bottom here. So we'll copy that, bring that back over here, add another item for our third one. We will paste address in here. We'll go text and then link that with our Google Sheets address option. And then that's done. Then item number 4, what do we want item number 4 to be? Make that the description. Okay. So we'll find whatever we think is the description here. Probably the one that says description, and we'll copy that. Add that in here again, and then link that with description. Okay, that's done. That's done. Is there anything else we need to add? Just the picture type, which I believe is the title in this. So we'll connect that with title and just see what happens. Go title, and then we will link that with picture type. Okay, that should be everything we need done there. So now, if we were to run this, it should spit out an image very similar to this. Same format, same template, but with a new picture, a new price, a new address, a new title up here, and a new description. So let's try it out, see what happens. And I might have to troubleshoot here, but see how it works. So we'll click run once. It says it all ran through properly. If we come down here, no image is created yet. Let's refresh that. There it is. If we open that, that is what our new image looks like. Now, this one isn't super formatted. It's not super pretty because I didn't spend a lot of time on it. This is just for an example so you guys can understand how the system works. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Just link Google Sheets and Bannerware, and then you can automatically create images. And again, you can also go in here and, you know, edit it so this is a little bit smaller or a different color, or you can move it down here, whatever you want to do. A lot of options. But yeah, that's basically everything you need to know to get started doing this. And that's all I got. See you guys later.